Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about symbol uses and true function in philosophy. In philosophy, we usually need to translate an argument to a short form with symbols. True function and symbols are somehow related. It is to see whether the arguments are true or false. There are four main types of symbols: conjunction, which is and; disjunction, which is or; negation, which is not; conditional is an error. First of all, we're going to talk about conjunctions. We usually assume that P is a statement, Q is another statement. P and Q is true only if P is true and Q is true. So for example, P stands for Annie is an economics student. Q stands for Grace is a statistics student. P and Q stands for Annie is an economics student and Grace is a statistics student. Annie is an economics student is true. Grace is a statistics student is true. So P and Q, which is Annie is an economics student and Grace is a statistics student, is true. Here is a multiple choice for you to practice. The second one is disjunction, which means or. In this case, P or Q is false only if P is false and Q is false. Here are two examples. So words like unless is the same meaning as or. The third one we're going to talk about is conditionals. We usually use an arrows as a symbol for conditions. And the sentence structure is if an antecedent, then a consequence. For example, if you do your homework, then I'll buy you a beer. We use H to represent do your homework and B to represent buy you a beer. And it comes out H and error B. If H then B is false, it's only the case that H is true and B is false. Here are some examples for conditionals form. The last one will be negation. If P is positive in this case, the negative of P, you will just need to add a negative symbol before P. And if P is true, then negative P is false. If P is false, negative P will be true. Here are some examples for negation. There are a few questions for you to practice. These are the answers for the short questions. Thank you for watching.